Chinese military harassed Dutch warship enforcing UN sanctions on North Korea, Netherlands says.
Here's a summary of the article.
We, Yahoo, are part of the Yahoo family of brands, the sites and apps that we own and operate, including Yahoo and AOL, and our digital advertising service, Yahoo Advertising. When you use our sites and apps, we use cookie policy. Greater than cookies. Cookies allow the operators of websites and apps to store and read information from your device, authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse. And if you click Accept All, we and our partners, including 238 who are part of the IAB Transparency and Consent Framework, will also store and/or access information on a device and use precise geolocation data and other personal data such as IP address and browsing and search data for personalized advertising and content measurement, and audience research and services development. If you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy and Cookie Settings or Privacy Dashboard links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 15,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
China, everyone is disrespecting and threatening us.
Don't be mean to the Great China. Taiwan is also bullying the Great China as well.
I read this in HLC's over-the-top accent and I can't stop laughing.
Would you intercept me? I'd intercept me hard.
I fucking love Chinese.
What? The Chinese military harassing foreign countries? Never.
They are getting threatened and attacked by NATO. Now where did I hear that one already?
But could you imagine if that ended up being China's excuse? I would love to hear all the global diplomats explaining how NATO is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
It's okay, the CCP isn't Pacific either, so it cancels out.
Thank you for the laughs. Sadly, I could see this being close to the unironic answer given how backwards Putin's logic is.
It's really stupid to approach those warships in a threatening manner. The Dutch and Canadian ships are armed with evolved Sea Sparrow missiles, ESSM, which would blow those fighters out of the sky. Of course, that is probably what China wants, so they have an excuse to bring in more assets.
Not a known fact probably, but the Dutch Navy is on par with the US and UK Navy when it comes to air defense and anti-submarine capabilities.
The Dutch Marine Corps is also one of the most elite in the world. The Dutch have been one of NATO's most consistent and capable, as well as enthusiastic, members, or at least their military is.
Dutch have been badasses on the sea for hundreds of years tbh.
Except for that one time they lost a fleet to French cavalry.
This reminds me of the time the Russian Navy lost much its Black Sea Fleet to a country with no navy.
Russia needs to not fuck with France. The last time France marched on Crimea, Russia had to sell Alaska to pay the Tsar's war debts.
What I'm hearing is that if the French get involved, we will be getting a West Alaska.
I suggest that the more they harass us there, the more we sail through the Taiwan Strait.
That's pretty much what's happening. Naval ships sail through there regularly for no other reason than they are allowed to. Freedom of navigation exercises reminds China that we are free to navigate those waters.
You only have the freedoms you're willing to fight for. If outside pressure makes you give up that freedom, then you never had it in the first place. As we all know, without exercise you atrophy.
China and Russia love pulling the I can do whatever I want but you can't do it back card. Every day it's another article of them complaining that A did B, meanwhile one of the two is always doing B, and C and D and E. Random Vietnamese boat harassed and rammed by China. Nothing from China. The boat shoots water from a cannon back at China boat. Hold the F up, why you attacking me?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.